Hi, I'm Weston. I love talking about the Astros, and I'm here to talk about Game 64 of the regular season where the Astros tar and feather the Chicago White Sox 13-3 off the back of a 10-run sixth inning. Alright, there is a lot to talk about with this game, so let's just get into it quickly. First inning, Alex Bregman, 2-run home run, puts the Astros up 2-0, and Bregman, a well-needed home run. He's having a bit of a weird season. Right, currently his batting average is about 220 to 225. OBP is around like 335, 340-ish if I'm not mistaken. So he's having a weird season where like those aren't great numbers. But what I can tell you is that his expected batting average is about 40 points below where it should be. And his expected slugging is also about 40 points below it should be. So he's definitely getting unlucky, but hey, hopefully, something like this can start to get him out of that. He had a couple of hits tonight, so hopefully, he can start to come out of it. In the second inning, Yuli Gurriel homers a La Pena home run, his fifth of the season, and the Astros are up 3-0, and you're like, all right, might cruise to a victory. Might be smooth sailing. It would not. I mean, it kind of would be smooth sailing, but also kind of not, because third inning, A.J. Pollock homers, 3-run shot, it's tied 3 apiece. And here's what I'm going to say about this inning for Framber Valdez. He made one really bad mistake tonight. That was the A.J. Pollock home run. Now, it was a 3-run mistake. I would also say the 2 hits that got players on base in that inning were not, like, smoked balls. They were, mediocrely hit. Is mediocrely a word? It is now. Mediocrely hit balls just past the infielders, this far one way or this far the other way. They're outs. Now, granted, he gave up quite a few hard-hit balls tonight and 8 hits overall, so it's kind of one of those things of baseball just will even itself out throughout a game, throughout a season, what have you. That's sort of what that felt like. I don't think he was particularly bad tonight. I thought he was okay, right? 6 innings, 3 earned runs. The strikeouts and walks are great. I want to say he struck out 7. Yeah, struck out 7, no walks allowed. So that's great. It was a very mediocre night for Framber Valdez. I don't think it was bad by any means. 3 runs, 6 innings is fine. That is that's not a liability. That is a winnable game from your pitcher. And if that's the only complaint you have about a game is that the starting pitcher gave you a okay to winnable game, that's a great problem to have. That is a fantastic problem to have. All right. The 6th inning of baseball for the Astros. There's a lot. So let's just deep breaths, everyone. We got a lot to go over. Alex Bregman draws a leadoff walk for the inning to get the first runner on. After that, Yordan Alvarez hits a single. It would turn into a double via a throwing error. Bregman comes around to score, and Yordan's on second. It is 4-3 Houston. After that, Kyle Tucker with a double. That makes it a 5-3 Houston lead. After that, Yuli Gurriel gets hit by a pitch. I thought that was kind of funny because it was clear that he didn't want to take it. He wanted to keep batting. It would have then been a 3-0 count, but Dusty was like, no, take the base. Let's be good here. He didn't want to take the freebie. He wanted to try to hit for extra bases, which is a very Yuli thing to do. I thought that was kind of funny. After that, Aledmus Diaz singles, and at that point you were like, oh, this could be a good inning for this could be a big inning for the Astros. Bases are loaded at that point. Chas McCormick single. It is 6-3 Astros. Bases are still loaded. After that, Martin Maldonado strikes out. I don't want to. It happens too often. After that, Jose Altuve strikes out. Boy, oh boy, that zone was not good tonight. It was kind of not good for both teams. I thought it was worse for us. Maybe that's bias talking. Maybe that's just this strikeout. Altuve kind of got shafted on this pitch, or on both of those last 2 pitches in that at bat. But fear not, because professional hitter Uncle Mike steps to the plate and launches one to deep right field. A grand slam, and the Astros are up 10-3. We're not done. Alex Bregman draws a walk, the second one of his night. Yordan Alvarez homers. It is a 12-3 ball game. Kyle Tucker, just to really emphasize that this game is an absolute clobbering at the hands of the Astros, homers. It's 13-3. Yuli singles, and then Diaz finally puts a merciful end to the inning. And the White Sox give up double-digit runs in a singular inning. And then, a sentence that I didn't think I'd say for a while on this channel, the Astros bullpen continues to be lights out. All 3 of our pitchers, perfect. Ryan Stanek, 2 strikeouts, no walks, no hits. Looked great. Seth Martinez, a couple of hard hit balls, but I mean, hey, another clean inning, 16 scoreless this season for Seth Martinez. He's getting really close to a legitimate option out of that pen. And then Brian Abreu comes in the 9th, 3 strikeouts. He looks great. Brian Abreu is great. I can't believe that I'm saying that, but man, oh man, he's looked fantastic this season. Brian Abreu just pumping gas with the fastball. He looks amazing out of the pen. And the Astros, just a magnificent game. The offense is obviously a large part of the story. Like, they're the main course for this. 13 runs is just ridiculous. The 10-run inning, similar to a couple nights ago where the Astros scored 6 in the first inning, and a lot of the offense came from that inning where just everyone contributed. Similar to that with this game, because a lot of it came from that inning, and, you know, granted, Jordan would bat twice, Bregman would draw 2 walks, but a lot of it is just everyone getting a turn at the bat and getting a turn, getting a hit. But even with the offense being so great, you can't just ignore the pitching staff. Framber Valdez, I already said it, looked okay, not bad by any means. He was okay. But for the staff, 12 strikeouts to no walks and 3 runs is fantastic for a pitching staff. The bullpen continues to be, at least by ERA standards, the best bullpen in Major League Baseball. I don't know how we got here. So after that, just nearly perfect game for the Houston Astros as a team. We go to secure the series win tomorrow. It's at 4:10 Eastern, 3:10 Central. We send Justin Verlander to the mound. And the White Sox send Johnny Cueto to the mound, who I did not realize was on the White Sox. Again, 4:10 Eastern, 3:10 Central. I will be here afterwards to talk about it. And that is all I have to say for the evening. So, thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you all have an absolutely fantastic day. And as always, go Stros.